Witnessed what we can best describe as an Azan budget.
No Pein.
It's not party more. Opesa wono, ube yusu position, and the sabotage obi. It will happen. So long as Nyakopama ya modern, near betting ya kasa, near WhatsApp platform we know. This we will say it every day to make sure say selfish individuals the minia omo person omo ya niema to please their own self.
No Pein.
Mo bia nada no se eja illegal mining.
No Pein.
Maka and mesa reinforce. Se me reinforce say NDC for ano mo illegal mining at this time.
No Pein. No Pein.
For a banner, we are a poor boss, a warring, will be in a TV trace or catch any panel was soon night to be companion for no Quadron Mahama or catch and Zabani, the come near before Natoya.
No Pein.
As I can another also catch and say, a come near before so on to Banuanya, the come near before Bassat.
No Pein.
I'm not what once is the truth. Menan Obia should be rest assured. Mona said making a Agyapong. The truth will always set me free.
No Pein.
We can vote people in and out. Personalities, okay? But my dear, what we need to do in this country is to establish a situation where even if it was the devil who should come and sit on top of us in Ghana, by virtue of certain procedures, certain practices, the devil cannot get away with doing whatever he wants. He would necessarily have to do what the people expect of him.
No Pein. No Pein.
So what they are doing, some of us will not keep quiet. Some of us will not allow you to destroy this party.
No Pein.
Betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana.
No Pein.
Whether you like it or not, Ghana, for the youth of this country, I'll put my life on the line. Anything that is wrong in society, I will say it.
No Pein.
I noticed that when the finance minister came to present his statement, for the first time after the inauguration, the swearing in, the majority side was heavily populated. Mr. Speaker, that notwithstanding, Mr. Speaker, we have witnessed what we can best describe as an Azan budget.
No Pein.
It's not party more. Opesa wono, ube yusu position, and the sabotage obi. It will happen. So long as Nyakopama ya modern, near betting ya kasa, near WhatsApp platform we know. This we will say it every day to make sure say selfish individuals the minia omo person omo ya niema to please their own self.
No Pein.
Mo bia nada no se eja illegal mining.
No Pein.
Maka and mesa reinforce. Se me reinforce say NDC for ano mo illegal mining at this time.
No Pein. No Pein. No Pein.
For a banner, we are a poor boss, a warring, will be in a TV trace or catch any panel was soon night to be companion for no Quadron Mahama or catch and Zabani, the come near before Natoya.
No Pein.
As I can another also catch and say, a come near before so on to Banuanya, the come near before Bassat.
No Pein.
I'm not what once is the truth. Menan Obia should be rest assured. Mona said making a Agyapong. The truth will always set me free.
No Pein.
We can vote people in and out. Personalities, okay? But my dear, what we need to do in this country is to establish a situation where even if it was the devil who should come and sit on top of us in Ghana, by virtue of certain procedures, certain practices, the devil cannot get away with doing whatever he wants. He would necessarily have to do what the people expect of him.
No Pein. No Pein.
So what they are doing, Some of us will not keep quiet. Some of us will not allow you to destroy this party. Sesana muya yandia. Yesu ye nimniebeye.
Sini Pein.
Betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana.
Sini Pein.
Messi, you bet you Ghana. Whether you like it or not, Ghana, for the youth of this country.
Raised to the power 3 and so ebra so say yede sinu pain dwumedie no yede ebra wo abusuan say o check your time now exactly 8 minutes past the hour 2 enti pain no e2 train no e2 taxi no e2 e babia aso ya guso ayekọ yenim babia wo bia no join us on Facebook. We join our Facebook Net2 TV GH. Afi say oko YouTube enso so a Net2 TV GH. Abusuan obebo modern afi watimi asanso ahweyen ewo ho amabibia ayekama. Afi say o join on your radio a 107.1 eno man FM enkrapumpune mantemo. Afi ash enso so 101.1 and afi 90.1 enso so NAP radio. And also so infinite mantemo asin for so to be precise also so no wamo etu jano egum baby awo bia no me da se o kame ho obetimi ajoin me na onso so asini pain me sini pain every ano onso so o akwanya se obesini pain e dey afa Facebook wo de be fa YouTube e dey aba na ebusuan o sini pain e dey eba no obetimi so asan afa WhatsApp na wasanso asinpain ewo WhatsApp number no 0240 550899 0240 550899 fa na fe onso so sinpain ewo na yenka no senia etie na ebusua wonim se enen so nsama wodo a yede eba no edoso chen wotwen wonwi MPP amanyokuo no ye kasa sesei ya me no kasa thank you to anu omugo so boabo mo ho a wo mo eko na party no ankasa na ewo ho no party no empenifo ewo mo no wo mo eye omanfo adwuma wo mo to aba mo so mo nkoye me kire eye executives no eye no anu mo ye no ana wo mo ye wo mo ankasa omo adwuma show no enkwa wiye no na wahu adwuma wo mo ete ho eye na womo servata sa woto aba ema wo mu biemu a ebere no so a na ya kire wo mu baabi a tumi no efiri ekoka wo mu ensa abusua enne ensama wo do ayede ba no edoso enno a ena Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ejina simpie ni apaso ekasaye na ne nsama wo do a wokaye no eyade ani nyina no ye benuma suko na ya hwenya mu na ya rese ensama a woka no ne kwan so ano no bibia asesa kof buo bi abam anase sedia eko no sa na eko entwanche bia ba ye behe ne aka no sedia tie pepe ye from Mr. Income na ene editorial no ebeba afi Ghana nkomo enso so with Albert Asmani ebeba sedia tie pepe ebere so a ebebie kwan mu ato ho won so so a wutie yen no wobetimi afre na afi wase no pain ede akire ye obeka no senia etie pepe na yetimi akọ yenim afi mu amowo amanone ensoso no sede adwumadie no etie no ye behe na afi ye bie ahomamu de ato amamo wo amanone a onsoso utimi efre esansa se Ghana man no eba ebogu ye nyina yetiri so man ni koyi a ekoye ema ye nyina wo a wote amanone account men so amete Ghana no so no ekame it is a Ghana ni nia wo beye nia no otiama no ne enso so beye no ni nyina ka bomu a na oman no eguso eko nanim we ni nsama wodo na yasi nkonwa na yede ebre wo ye fra me Anthony Kofi Income Daddy chaniti awa ye fra me Mr. Income abusia me da se okame ho ma yenko let's pick something out of the lions mentality ye ba na fe ye tuja no na yakwanim ede amawo.
The lion is certain. The lion never second guesses. When the lion goes in, it goes in 100%. There's nothing half-hearted about the lion. How great could your life be if you lived with the certainty of a lion? What if you just started believing in yourself and your own abilities? How far could you go with unbreakable self-belief? Who could you become if there was no doubt in you? If you trusted your intuition and just went for everything you want in life with the same ruthless certainty as a lion hunting its prey. You can't rely on other people to achieve the results.
Kakra and kakra say 5 years, 10 years. Ahim bia ubetimi etuano na watimi etuani nyina kama ede amayen. Yen enan se ye di nukrenti ye ne banks ahodo no ewo partnership inti banks no e support yen ni ye sino krogen ede amao. Me pacho ye won sase ahodo ebi ewo eye dodowa waterworks ye won sase ewo ho. Ye san ewo sase ewo dodowa odumse ehon so ye won sase ahodo ewo afei oba ebri pukrom enso so ye won sase ewo ho ana afei ye san so ewo bi wo shy hills enso so ye won sase ye san ewo sase ewo east legon hills ehon so Palladium properties ewo sase ahodo bebre anything construction me patrofo ani kiremu ewo Palladium properties Freya na ye ninkomo ewo 0551 499 919 and afei eye 0243 354100 na wone Palladium properties eninkomo ama bibia enko yimfama o amanone a freyen afei se o Ghana hanso so a freyen na yemwa ema bibia enko yie meda se ye fa me Mr Inkum utie me ewo eye Oman FM so ewo Enkrampompuni mantemu Ash FM so ewo Asante mantemu ana afei me no eka say Nap radio enso so ewo Asinfosu ye ko amanone a utie yen ewo eye Sources radio ana afei Amansan radio ni nyina ewo UK saa nso so ane ade ni kyerem wo US a ehon nso so no Kings Jesse radio wono nso so aye krado abie atomu a obia etie bi ewo Donald Trump ekromu ho na saa nso so ana me no eka say Jerry's TV enso so de atom live and colored afei you can join us Net2 TV GH on Facebook as well as YouTube na woni yen edin komo afei ebia na watena o television ho a eye Net2 TV ya de ebrewo ye from Mr Inkum ebra so se me de editorial ebrewo na editorial no eye niam bi a ye ni aboso eye niam bi a ya dwene ho eye niam bi a ya te ase ne esusu se ebetimi de emoa abre Ghana eno ane ya ne yedi ho enkomo na enne no ni amene wo eba bedi ho enkomo no so simple and short ni aye di no se obibi a efre no public opinion poll eno ehon nkomo na ne me no eba bedi na ye ka se public opinion poll na eno kra no de benya na emwa ben ena wo ho edema amanyokuo emwa ben ena wo ho de boa adwumakuo emwa ben ena wo ho a ebetimi de aboa enipa eno ne nyame pesa me ne wo eche enne na de di kan no se wo ya amanyokuo wo ya adwumakuo anaso se wo ye ankrankro a bibia wo ye bia no esese wo ye research eno ntina se obi ba bebia adwuma a odi kan ye research na research no ababedane ne findings no ababedane ne business plan na anybody with business plan no eye nipa ono no 80% or you successful. If you have business planner, automatically the business will succeed. Because me kaise 2017 me call World Changers Summit ewo Dubai na me share the ruler of Dubai as someone okan say o believe in a business plan, proper business plan, more than even resources. Because say all the resources, all the machinery, now you don't have a planner, being a business, being a company, being an institution, political party, you will fail. And you fail again. Now, how is it important? Say, ubeye a public opinion poll. Now, public opinion poll, no, near a woman, producers, Madam Roma say, Yaya Kradwa, Yenko na yenre. Now, what is public opinion poll? A scientific, non-biased public opinion poll is a type of survey or inquiry designed to measure the public's views regarding a particular topic or series of topics. Trained interviewers ask questions of people chosen at random from the population being measured. Responses are given and interpretations are made based on the results. Now, ansana Agyapong, ansana political party, most especially. Se oba beko abatwo so a eye Ghana fo ana opese womo to aba ede ema wo. Enti ansana obetimi ema etimi enya Ghana fo no amo ma to aba ma osane a wo hwehwe no. Esese utimi ehunu ne Ghana fo ehwehwe. Se wo ye business owner na se opese o business no eye successful a esese wutimi eye market survey na market survey anase product survey no eno na beboa amowa hunu ne a wo de ba market a o business no ebetimi aye successful. Enti eboa institutions eboa opia opeso obobra eko nanim na mayanhwe se ekwan ben so na ya na yefa eye no anase die benti ena ya na ehia ose. It is important in a random sample that everyone in the population being studied has an equal chance of participating. Otherwise, the results could be biased and therefore not representative of the population. Enti asamu ameno ekanye die benti na sese ansana opese we o business. Ansana opese do product bi ba bonten as political party ansana opese ko abatwo so no e die benti na sese we ye public opinion poll. Ne mfaso ne se umma nipa awodo akwanja amomu nyina nso so no e participate broni ebeka umma makwanja se ni awo pese wo moye no wo monfa mo ho emehye wo mpabo nim eti wo makwanja mo do mo ho behye o mpabo nim ehunu sade tie eti ase anaso se wo no wo do ho kwhye mo mpabo na watie ni awo mo ehwehwe enti se wotie wie na wo de ba na afei waba beye bibia efe no analysis wo ye analysis no dia na we kan dia na we eye say sade aye kan ye say majority carries the vote. Enti automatically time a waji we adwen no na wo de aboa animu no ahunu say okay, as political party, if I want to maintain power, this is what I have to do. As a political party, if I want to come back to power, me pese me din kunimu abato mu a ekwan say necessary me faso esan say eye Ghana for na beto aba ede amawo. Na mayanhwe nientia esese obia eye we adwumayekuo we ankrankro before say ubetimi aye successful no you must do some of these things. Enunti na ya na mebusa say anase me gina we so na matimi akase se MPP amanyokuo mote opposition ende no eye moa na mopenti na mote ho. Because sani akratai eka no se wanye bibi atesa na wo pese woye wankasa wo chusu se mediaba monton by force a ebeye den ede amaw se wanya ne sa wa magana fo anase enipa dodo no wantie wo mo asem anti wo mo ase na wan serve wo mo accordingly. There's no way say ubetimi aye successful. And that is why eya na meka say
we need to make sure say bibia ye bia no sebe mpiaduasa enye ne ayen pe na mom ne nyankopon ahye yen se ye mmrameye esan se ye se dodo ne eye awurade ne enti se dodo ne no eye awurade ne dia se dodo no epegyaw esim pemponso bia ese se uye bibia odwene dodo no eho se dodo no epegyaw esi babia ekron a esese bibia obeye before you take a decision esese odwene dodo no eho esanse dodo ne eneye awurade ende look asamba kwa me pese obia eti ase ene se talking about the MPP party the one and only person obia after elections ade ba kwa ye nyina ye nim ni se MPP ekwa abato so a in as much as na ni da so ene se asante mantemfo ebeto abama no epue mantem beto abama no sometimes central region any other regions no beto aba ede amano no MPP ani da so ba akopa eye se tertiary institutions no anasa polling stations are what tertiary institutions no ebeto aba ede amano uye den MPP ebewini ewo ho and ye kwa ye nimo no ade ba ko NDC for ye yo mu hu ye ne se edie be nti this opinion poll no eno na NDC for ye ya omu say ni enti a eye tertiary institutions anase students no anase nkofo mu ye much enlightened no mostly omoto abadema NPP and say omu say talking about MPP no ye were lawyers ewom ye were business people ewom ye were in nipa hodo you could see that these people are well enlightened womo someone say when they are talking who will say yes womo kan nyansa e de kirew it doesn't mean say NDC for kasa womo kan nyansa sem that is not what I mean but say MPP for no kasa now we have certain professionals are e what MPP amanweko no mu a eno anana e push students no mostly so womo to abadema party no now 2024 NDC 4 years Saudi we mu ye no and I'm so okay then say sanete there let us as political party my yan shase yan training professionals so now you see lawyers now you go there you see more professionals you see business people from the business community joining the NDC party and kakran and at 2024 eba ya all the polling stations are tertiary institutions ni nyina no MPP elusu ni nyina poto because baby we asekeka kono se wo wanya wadwene se wo pebra bo a obi be force ama obra am wabo and that is exactly what we are seeing. Look me pese me gina we su na me kase talking about MPP party na ewo ho no yenim the crop of executives are aba. But I can tell you for a fact, I can tell you without fear, me see the pain at the actual say. Talking about this MPP party, the crop of executives, you know, or more any the most weakest executives ever. Look, I mean, can't say Marco enter Ghana for, I'm a Ghana for NTSA. Look, say MPP executives now are more ete so omo pese party no ewa abam a anka me no ekasa ndenka party no eda so ewa abam eniama omo ye nyina no biased because nia omo pe no omo de abasa dodo ni nyina ensom instead of being involved omo aka nyina na ye nyina yetimi edi bibia ebeboa yen asustain yen edi aba no ye nya ne sa na mom crop of executives no choose ni omo pe na ye de be hye nipa konje ene mo nne because yase John Wadu anyade yase Samia Okunom anyade and these were young guys young men womo efa NPP party no 2011 I remember vividly when these people were making sure say at least there were pressure groups in the MPP there were groups ahodoa womo align with the MPP Emuna afak every ebaye. Emu ana young elephant every ebaye. And so I remember Eriakete Achim Dabonten so Samia Uku Ewo Nana B at that time as youth organizer. Enya enda Nana B so biased. All the executives nina mu so biased. Me kano kwa me see no pain e dey akira mo say mu so biased. And you people are the ones mo pese mo say party no. E sha se yes nam bia pro a e sha se finity e na eba. Enam wei a asha se e pro no ni ti no aye the chairman of the party. Ya hu chairman I mean chairman omaba eye party when MPP party ni mu aba echo ye hu chairman wo mo aba ya wo mo ti akonwa so the kind of mark o mo ejaye ewo ho enya de ketwa not this crop of administration sabi wo mu nyina ye matchum because a whole chairman no ye timi ko so ni nsem ka chairman chairman bre na so me ba be two everywhere Chairman Stephen in team, I want to tell you today, say, wo nya chairman na obet me the MPP party edina ba power. It will never happen. It is we end this MPP ni, we MPP ni, and if you think say we party no eba power with this crop of executives now, I am telling you say o better now nine egu abontin because these people are biased. These people are in for their selfish interest. These people will not declare or support at the Dr. Baumia and Jumedia no echo no me who Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe ewo. There are certain people na me fo say nkame hu omo ewo amanisa and say MPP as a party organize event ewo ne headquarters a crowd eba. Look at the crowd. Enra sa crowd na muhu ye no. Enra sa crowd no enu na muhu ye na ba babia enema ekeka ko no. Amanfo ani ebie. Amanfo ete niama ase. Enti nyanea wo pe. Ne mom nia omanfo no epe. Look at babia wiase eko. Check the kind of amemu a NDC fo ahase a wo mu ebuo. Chief Justice order form cannot to form otiase omo baaye adwumayefo a MPP aban na form ewo adwumam nyina no ya ka omo nyina agu baabi omo gu form ya yi omo nyina edi otiase na a whole minister of health oko facility bi ana oko visitation in a certain facility na oko na afidie bi wo na enya adwuma as minister when you embrace a person who no, what do? As I said, what come on, okay, and to say when a nya juma, quite ben soon a befa mana ye juma, near mana ye juma. We see penny now or down no, mayunadi. Huh? A membo ya ye bui a membo bia. A ye coco football, but unwin ni moi, yam pass o da. And me koso e catch them some Mustafa Bande say. Omobechi MPP for na mamwankasa modwene ho kra mo ntiase. These people want to intimidate a MPP party no, and this is the time ye hia enipa hodo a sabe omo eti eniama se o hawa Ghana for enemu no. We need people who understands it. Ye hia nkofo a omo ye ready. Look at Abraham Traore. Me no ekasa say Akon abonwuma ma no, Lewen abonwuma ma no, Rehena abonwuma ma no. Enipa titira wudo bebre nkofo ehunia ekoso. Omanya yetimi hwe ye gates still are open. Ye nya kukuduro ni bi obesori aka say this is what we have to do. This is what we deserve. Na yem koni say na yem wa mo man no enko nanim. Normal leadership. Normal leadership. Normal leadership. Chairman in team. Who the idea ye nim baby a ye do be gina. Who leadership no ye nim baby a ye do be gina. Because when we came party no ankasa. I am telling you, and we know whatever that you guys are doing. Bibia mu ye bia no ye ne ye dimanim na maba betuan ewo ho. Me ka kire mo say Dr. Bawumia no okọ Western region. And na mo ka kire ne say ontwen. Na mo organizing all the party machinery and fendi nachi. all because mo so mo person mo ton mo ho but the good thing is that the MPP party members no the grassroots now man for one year time anamoti abemu mudidi touching eja wo mo no these people are now enlightened enti emre no duru so a mo amu be hu mu smoothness level enkofo a na moti abemu na sabe mu bo mu buga mu mfo mu enyahwe eye nunti ene ma test konkra no adwuma asase wo mu ye wo ma ntimi anye a whole party general secretary no ene kokwoje eye director of operations ede boss e wa abatuo mu na wa ukodi animu in terms of operations ukodi animu kra no look at the percentage party no enyaye look at the percentage. It tells you say sabe monyade monyade mesini pain akachiram say monyade ese say yetimi epam sa administration way say party no 2028 MPP party ebetimi aba back to power ese say this crop of executives no omunyina pack o munkuku ni o msaka no obi apen ba bia efa on my way ensuo to 2 minutes na oman no mu nyina ayiri oti ase ensuo to 2 minutes oman no mu nyina ayiri ekom eku Ghana forma we need people enkofo ma ye ready to battle ye hia enkofo a wo ma ye ready say wo mo ebeyi Ghana for every nkwaso mu ye hia enkofo ma ye ready say Ghana for ebetimi enya ne ya nso so ye deserve oman ya ye tu niam ahodo bebre ewom na hwe atetia Ghana ni enem da ben and oman way e baba besesa but nipa wodo a omo betimi aboa no na ebinum so ayo madwene se wo mo makwan wo mo si kwan na ade ba ko aye mede ne se anano eye Joseph se na MPP executives se wo mo na no o Joseph epen so a anka ekombeku Egyptfo ni nyina because niekuta Joseph na opeso de boa no nanka wo mo ma ne kwan da e ma ne mfamba but Joseph time anuanom efo se wo mo eye ne bone wo mo fo se wo mo edi no ewu no nyankopon ehye ne ho anuonyam I know this will be over abusua ma me na me homra up next Ghana nkomo with Albert Asmani.
The lion is.
So abani we ya ye bobo se wawe obi gina TV3 so o ka kire nipa na wo se una TV companyimfo no ko John Mahama o ka kire nsa abani de kom ne abufuo na to ye
No Pein
na za ko na do so ka kire nsa te kom ne abufuo so no so ba no anye de kom ne abufuo be sa ato ji ano
No Pein
I'm not worried. Once is the truth. Me na nwena mo di obia should be rest assured. Mona said make an Agyapong. The truth will always set me free.
So what they are doing, some of us will not keep quiet. Some of us will not allow you to destroy this party.
No Pein
Betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana.
No Pein
Messi, you bet Ghana. Whether you like it or not, Ghana, for the youth of this country, I'll put my life on the line. Anything that is wrong in society, I will say it.
No Pein
I noticed that when the finance minister came to present his statement, for the first time after the inauguration, the swearing in, the majority side was heavily populated. Mr. Speaker, that notwithstanding, Mr. Speaker, we have witnessed what we can best describe as an Azan budget.
No Pein
Betna party mu a opese wo no wo be use position e de be sabotage obi it will happen so long as nyankopon ma ya hoden ne ebetimi akasa ne e wasa platform we no this we will say it every day to make sure say selfish individuals the minia omo pese omo ye niema to please their own self.
Sine Pein.
Mo bia another no say jai illegal mining.
Sine Pein.
Maka and mesa reinforce. Say me reinforce say NDC for ano mo illegal mining at this time.
Sine Pein. Sine Pein. Sine Pein. Sine Pein. Sine Pein.
So abani wie ya ye bobo se wawen obi gina TV3 so o ka kire nipa na wo se una TV companyfo no ko John Mahama o ka kire nsa abani de kom ne abufuo na to ye
Sine Pein.
na asa akọ na do so ka kire nsa te kom ne abufuo so no so ba no anya de kom ne abufuo be sa ato ti ano.
Sine Pein.
I'm not worried. Once is the truth. Me na nwena mo di obia should be rest assured. Mona said make an Agyapong. The truth will always set me free.
Sine Pein.
We can vote people in and out. Personality is okay. But my dear, what we need to do in this country is to establish a situation where even if it was the devil who should come and sit on top of us in Ghana, by virtue of certain procedures,
So abani wie ya ye bobo se wawen obi gina TV3 so o ka kire nipa na wo se una TV companyfo no ko John Mahama o ka kire nsa abani de kom ne abufuo na to ye
Sine Pein.
na asa akọ na do so ka kire nsa te kom ne abufuo so no so ba no anya de kom ne abufuo be sa ato ti ano.
Sine Pein.
I'm not worried. Once is the truth. Me na nwena mo di obia should be rest assured. Mona said make an Agyapong. The truth will always set me free.
Sine Pein.
we can vote people in and out. Personality is okay. But my dear, what we need to do in this country is to establish a situation where even if it was the devil who should come and sit on top of us in Ghana, by virtue of certain procedures, certain practices, the devil cannot get away with doing whatever he wants. He would necessarily have to do what the people expect of him.
Sine Pein. Sine Pein.
So what they are doing, some of us will not keep quiet. Some of us will not allow you to destroy this party. Sine
Pein.
Betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana.
Sine Pein.
Messi yabeje Ghana. Whether you like it or not, Ghana, for the youth of this country, I'll put my life on the line. Anything that is wrong in society, I will say it.
Sine Pein.
I noticed that when the finance minister came to present his statement, for the first time after the inauguration, the swearing in, the majority side was heavily populated.
All right, welcome back. Abusia yada se okoso ekan ho ye be sere se what be che nkakre san semfidie ne yede ye adwuma eduru ba bi a technical challenges no oye ho hwe a enye yi enti eba ye nsoso ye nimnia ye beye ene ya ba enti yada se papa bra so se yede Ghana nkomo on Sine Pein eso de ebrel as usual. Albert Asumani ababe kamensa ewa ha me say Albert Asumani a former Tescom president ewo Cape Coast Polytechnic enti oyobia amanyosem de otiase pa enti se amanyofo ni hia na wo efre no the political czar watena se ye nenso so no ye de enkomo ebre wo na wonim se on Facebook and afi YouTube no makacho se okwa obetimi asenupen e de afa ho afi se ope WhatsApp nso so no obetimi e de afa ho 0240550899 na onso so de o message e de afa ho na yagebre akenkan e de amaw ema bibia nso so ayekama se ebre so a yebebie kwan mu ama wonso so a wo etie yen wonso so a wo hwe yen e wo ba bia wo bia no wonso wetimi abem na wasene pen ema bibia ayekama and then also unim sabata be join me na messages ahodo no so no ya justice to it me da se wo kan ho e wo ha sinu pen ye kan no senia etie opani etisen
zankum boko na so
nyame adom me ho ye pa
de nyame ase
na de ma ho den no te setro konkron
wugina ona so
me ho
yeah
ana me ho den papa
de nyame ase de nyame ase nkwane ahoden wo ho saade a ene na ba bi ewu ba wo hwa
akade aka
ene lo abeka
that's it anti abet asmani ena abeka me ho na ene nkoma ye ba bedi no ye ba be ye we super review of NPP thank you tour na baso no say sa thank you tour no party no ena ana se Dr. Bawumia ena MPP party executives no ena ana se hwanya ena ne dia who owns it eno ne nkoma ene ye babedi so Albert ma yenhwe na yensha semfemfiri wo ba unim ma yenko tamale ni yendi nkomo kitwa bi ewo eho unim se ukọ tamale teaching hospital and sama hodo bi asi enyina ne se yesi enipa hodo bi a ekọ hospital ewo ho a na wo senka hospital no timi treat wo mo machines bi esesenka hospital no timi nya di treat wo mo ne ade no they realize say enye adwuma and omofo say as a result enema enipa bi kra no awuwu ewo hospital ho ene ade enti minister Yerakob na minta akano ekoho na okoye no na based on that wetimi akase CEO na oye in charge of that facility no wayinadi say onko they have said thank you to him in teachers wo mune no awie kra opani ne da honi o
misankum emze mechiatie for na mada wase wakonya nso a ode amame hwe sa tamale issue ya edru baby a ho empanifo a omoda ayarsabia na no ene aban ene Ghana Health Service in general no aya na minim hawa omonkita hodie etie anyhow frequenter esese omoma omani ko hospital no ho ana even se ohwa hospital na nkasa ne funding te say omo IGF no say na omo internally generated fund no is it able to cater for capital expenditures like ebia buying of equipment and I say physical infrastructure bi ho a omo IGF no betimi cater for what I say because edru ba bi a wan hwa na oda oyopani oda hospital bi anu a na ekoba ne say the inefficiencies are ewo hospital ho ni nyina bi efi management na bi fi aban no wan hwa wo pani no na de ho ntansa nyina abebo
nyanya ne kwan so ano
ni bi anka ne pepemu a all things be equal anka meka se ne kwan so ano but some of them are so handicapped say edu ba bi na wo hwe omudwuma omudi ene how e dom so a utu so pani no otwa ne ho ba bi entwa ma me ne typical example ncho Confanochitichi Hospital, the oncology department. 2 years ago, na omo was serious issue. Ewo omo machine, bakwa, omo de ma, omo amanya kukrem yara say cancer for this machine was broken down for years. It took Honorable Agyapong the management of the hospital no esum ana okọ omumwa omomusika no de koyeye.
Enche say obi to anamon eko Honorable Ken.
Yes.
And oboa.
But this will not happen in any civilized country. It is not the private citizens' responsibility to be repairing machines at the government hospital.
Enti obi busa say adentina na eho CEO wote adwumam we nya adwuma we asay munim say nipa ekra nso so na mo je
na man opportunity say ade ne say ye no why anamo be na 2 year ehefa na ade call ye and I say because you minister ntino this a matter was like spontaneity. We want to take an action here and just say, oh, we minister, you know, or buy we take action. Let's see. After what cost our papa no. Let's see say if every equipment in the hospital is going to work. You see, sometimes in penny focus you and cranny moon to tune cranny. Sometimes it's not about firing the person, it's about making sure the system works. What I say, what be for how long the machine I say? Machine say anamo be na mutu wo ho because ono CEO ntino hair mask roll near yinedi na okọ ochina another CEO be by the same thing the teaching hospital am no ka say in the year 2012 na doctor for use am phone na dey surgery time na dum so it took Honorable Agyapong that same hospital to buy 1000 kVA genset to that hospital amomunya constant power you do lighter omutimi power the whole hospital.
It doesn't have to.
No, and I say, do we have any proof? Say, CEO no machine be breaking down no on 2-1 biana. If you can say, oh, I said 2-3 years in your office, or some fine who they are, then you can say, okay, or not no crano, we need the oil.
A man for so some more can say, Minister Nazo or ye diabo. Fine, self a call facility tower, Obia any engine watching, you bet me. But in this case, now say, or Kwana cameras dinechibe any idea, and Uncle Fortune one more NTS say, what at all, and opezoy.
To me, camera do a chia Kenya Bonnie. Because in this modern dispensation, obia per se or ye bibia or the chair mancophones or ye juma. A publicity, me, I don't have any issue with that. Because me, as a student of communication, meaning how good say utimi or publicity here, a boa, emma enya good impact on one kasa organization or ye juma. Amount that leverage, you know. But my issue is not about the publicity. My issue is about how you handle issues when you go there.
Okay.
What I say? And now because CEO no abai be na appointing into no. Your corner say at the end of no. Your man bad name na your hanging na engine if you want to be measure. Is that the issue?
Say you be a measure.
Yeah. And you know sometimes you know. And I'm gonna say they didn't have a show. Yes, say oba bibia be papa na anasa CEO no be ni bottom sika dey call repair machine
hospital say political machination na
me can say but I said do be a politicians need to me hear action be just paint the picture say oh yeah adwuma but say what tamale we better have been crying tamale for no so ti ho ochina oba hospital no say bibia ya adwuma o wa anasa CEO fofo na ade be no or magician if you don't give them the needed resources and the funding the hospitals in Ghana will go and the ordinary check kolebu dia ho be you obi adi I'm telling you so na check kolebu and the sack evidences when you have a coffee
last time me say we call Rich Hospital e won so call and you say there's this toilet facility and so see we say enye adwuma and he was questioning them they should
always make sure say as ministry of health whatever they can do to support the hospital in terms of repairs and maintenance in terms of and as a CEO no offer the salary and co repair machine no so what trick na say ma e bia say conference for twen ya ma Honorable Agyapong e call mum wey senka honorable decide say onya anka me say be a machine ba this anke guanka amafo afa ho ahwere mo nkwa bebre enti do wa bia politicians no they should be pragmatic and yes say ukoko saki nipa na keke na ye results no what bisa say even that CEO na anka sampo no o ma assess no said the obedi CEO Tamale teaching hospital achievement ben na what me achieve improvement ben or the aba what you say you weigh the two
mama nya djuma bi emra sesia in 5 minutes na fe yentoa so enko yenim Dr. Anthony Insia Asare wono ofutufo ya na wakasa edema anase otu na nado dankwa akufo-addo for in terms of health na wono ewo ahomane so ayene no edi nkomo doc otemenka good afternoon ya mo akwa abaide ba sinipe dwumedie so
good afternoon michia obi aso
mpacho bibi aboko de
na me ada romane mo mpa ba bibi aboko
all right yada se papa na ensama wodo a ekoso ewo ye Tamale Teaching Hospital what be na what be a it was saying
yo mechia unya chifu nyina enura ena metiti na sane na nahra enura ena meti ensem no Tamale Teaching Hospital na ye misri ikaye misri ni se obi ye na dwen se opese uyi obi edi ana se u change chief executive na wa penipa na already na wa friend no aka chense orupa si bi aye ntimi no nyaju enti ye obi foforo ba na wono so obusa wo sema wo so obusa wo because nipa na wo Tamale Teaching Hospital ye adwuma no ya man appointment the board a man appointment we say ohwe at 525 part 2 or Teaching Hospitals section Act 525 of 1996 there is a process of how a chief executive of Teaching Hospital is employed. Yes, a truth the president is the main employer of all public sector chief executives, the senior management staff, and almost everybody. But the president does it through some people. That's why Oshes is a president a man call for appointment as chief executives in a year or acting. Now I should say, according to the constitution, what they command public for public, you should ratify it through the board in consultation with the Public Service Commission. Now, we are no much letter through the Public Service Commission to the office of the president. We now go ahead now. Now, Public Service Commission, I inform board and I need chief executive a sign agreement. Into an agreement I was signed the terms of service, any name or condition of service in the womb. There's a way the chief executive said it. There are a lot of people who have even been asked to go away, stop working in money at Ninano. Saint Pacrono, a fat no case or could seek legal redresser. Some of them will win. Almost all of them will win. People so in it, not catching the Dr. Adam Atiku. Yinks me no the call. But the almost year no last Monday, it's a Monday no call. I see it say, I had to say, Ubia STG play be to say a Kuma would walk away a play be near Kobaby. A copy be near the shadow near Unity. Unfortunately, when they went there, what happened there to me was an eyesore. Nothing happened in there. Especially, I think they were in the emergency ward, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So no no.
Aye.
Emergency ward. Be a sure na patients ward. And now one the doctor in charge and I said staff with the test unannounced in the ward. And what could you now the doctor we in charge no or church name so be who na say a auditor you cannot ascribe the death to anybody. So in the year my say. Find out. Now only so we set up committee. I was a 3-member committee or so. What's the committee now? Why don't you do the committee before then you call the people and then sit down with them? And can hospital now no call office. Meaning my I work in Tamale from 95 to 2000 and 2001. I worked there for 5.5 years. Issue problem. And yet in the chassis, Tamale has a very serious water problem. Equipment, yes, meaning say equipment or CT scan and no problems, so more MRI. And yet the chassis. Until we are now no concerned, they're not saying, oh, see. When he was going there, he went there with an MP. Meaning say MP, no MP for that area, but I know that area falls within the constituency also. I don't know the interest that they have in the patient who died. Let them do their audit. We'll be auditing you there. We will be now or change the one was shut up. We are stubborn. Speaking to a superior, and then you open your mouth to see all sorts of things, denigrating what the work that they are doing there. That's what has happened to you.
And Doc, Mami Musa said, Sanya Woka said, with the issue of water shortage, any machines are what problems near the Indiano, and say a yadia a war dada. More pencil in an hour, then I'm found.
Meaning, say water problem. The water problem in Tamale was being sorted out. But maybe what Tamale, all what we did was that every day, the water conference you what the was out. I don't know. That is about 1995 when I was an American. 1995 as and I know, say, for some time after Nemi Filoko and Tamale has gone through stages of rehabilitation. In fact, the whole phase 3 have been done. They've expanded the hospital, they brought in MRI, the CT scan, they brought in CT scan, MRI, the BBR. They brought in, they've now set up also an emergency center, Onebiniho. They've now have an accident emergency center. I think they've expanded the hospital from the 380 beds that I used to go to about, I think, I don't know, say we do 600 or 800 beds. So there have been a lot of development in Tamale through a project. I know the government decided the project somewhere in the early 2000s. I couldn't say Omodu State 3. If equipment has broken down, meaning there was a board in place which was supposed to be managing the decision. As the board chairman, that they put a lot of the things in order before even they left. So I don't know a name and answer because ventilators is used continuously. So for all you care, the ventilators are not also maintained regularly and as a BBR. So much as ventilators most of them were down. For all you care, spare parts. That is a management issue, which I agree. Maybe they should also put their plan preventive maintenance as regular as possible. I think it's custom.
So, Doc, say na ye kase issue no AC no. What we are picking and say a doctor for ye juma or any other nipa or more a year juma ye medical officers ni nyina no say or more enye juma biem to omo de omo nade ne ade de agu fom what to aban for pain ewo eniema bi atete sei ho wo hwa as a professional person no nia wo mo ye no ne kwan so ano no
Menya, I've been leading hospitals for a long time, from district, regional, any teaching hospital, and even Ghana Health Service. Strike in Yade Papa. Hospital cost striker. If you bring in what you go back a crowd, a problem. It normally you mitigate everything Sebeya or be anti cost strike. Binya hint ka clear be a near boy Brian get the American your coho, your Sama choice, name and Uncoy and Horo. ofre wo na no matena se ahwe nema wo mo hia nema na kude wo ni mo akadi ho komo no akoye ma wo mo doctors wo doctor bi no ho a o sua ade awi a the patient wo order ono awet ma so say na mi nko adwuma we kura wo so mo strike me sure say patients are wo order you look at them come abroad be feel almost inpatients new patients OPD any new emergencies and won hwe bi to normally no or prevent anything which like strike coming on. That is the first and foremost. Won't call ye idea of a mass strike and crash us here. So, and I stone boy born on you know. Now, New Year no coffee by and 1 year. A command the amba, you sure say, more issue a year of which they solve problem easily. So, the car say, never mass strike and grab up. Near what ye are not in Pia told you, so he car. Not have insurance for the Omokaya, can't remove this caco. So if he said, your Minister of Finance worker, a pre-finance woman, a discacomo. For example, call Libu for Temana, a dialysis center. Yeah, we have to, government have give them some extra money to pay so that they can bring in near waiting dialysis. Because if I'm human, I will more. And Abasi, you say a casa. Any chopper now what catch the woman yard. I don't think doctor will teach me. Now one but once the doctor's cry, normally even cost strike check please because nipa now nipa man away nipa now almost said to be tiffy grand any HCO to me. Eventually also I found him now but the most important thing is a listen command day what be chronic should be not so afraid chief executive no say it should be a wona ya when na make kire me the mind back we na the house be so prevention is better than cure. That's okay. The most or prevent that's our problem when you okay but me why no say we no be kasa because tamale teaching hospitals for the whole of the 5 northern sector, including part of Bong East. In the emergency department in Juma, now will be answered that Henry didn't befa. And this actor, I wait in Nako, that is a near my house, a team beer, now I say, what advice they are. I say,
Doc, say yawo enkomo bebre ya ye pese yedie wadawo ma eda wo betache down bia no bomoden na freme na wadawo ma besra na yendi enkomo kakra wo man no
yeah time na enchechire mu na enchechire ekwan a isi yekoyi we di ni na ma ni nyina yekroko de dai
okay okay
di pakro mo di ba won say ono ye parliamentary candidate
Doc, you didn't come on actually. Dr. Anthony Insia Asare, one of a former presidential advisor on health. Ono ana yeneno edi Tamale Teaching Hospital sensem kobra ha piha yenkwa ha yenkoto ene yi nyina no yedi hu enkomo so abet wo hwese ne ano okay 1 minute you could see say as a political machination bi na
Mr. Ankums who say utie the Dr. Insia Asare kai na so ono so I said o catch on no a former CEO hoda ana wabedi Director General of Ghana Health Services so that
exactly
enti from the all can nyina so no we say top management asem no oka ni nyina so no said the mpanifo kan ye di jawa
near the
aswa enti said the waka nsem ne said the minister so ko hu ade no so take decision no I think say going forward no the management of the various facilities no omonye proactive now whatever issues there omo doing say is beyond them no omo find the appropriate means on betimi resolve it because at the end of the day no they are working with people's lives see nipa de wuntimi nya juma hospital a ka say yemfa manfo nso nkwa enye den eliagro and whatever various CEOs across the nation hospitals and what they are supposed to do to make sure that the facilities is up to standard. I think they have to do and do it right.
All right. So now Albert Asumani and Ameneno at Sinupain so we a branch of Sinupain Ghana and Komo and Yeguswa Yedihu and Komo. Now Ebusia fast your seat belt. Now for yen shasi yenko yenim enwa ejebo na yetete na ye nam ne yetete enra ene beto dwa se Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ednani chiremu ewo ye MPP headquarters na adanya ye say party no e ba be ko thank you tour ya wokoda Ghana for ase na enra ana ye say ye lanche na fe nyankopon ya adma Saturday no omo ahyase na ye nyina ye nim senia ekọ ye say eduru baabi na empenifo awodo a edi akotene wo MPP amanyokuo num ya wo mu nyina aboa amanyokuo no ede omum ahoɔden wo mu botom sika wo ma hasutie mu aboa party na babedrum pempenso bi no ya wo mo ye part and parcel of the party no afei na ye invite wo mo na kyerɛ enye wo dia wonka ho but ye frɛ se brana bɛka ho enti in fact ye mu bitin nsɛm no na aya asefem kakra na enwa ne enim se Dr. Mamudu Bawumia eba no na ebia wo beka bibi fufuro bia nka enipa susu se ade no senia yete no enye sa na tie se executives no ene Dr. Bawumia ena aka bomu se yenko ne yenfa eye Dr. Bawumia nko chia ye MPP fuo ni nyina se wo sanso ababiem amiato no so aba na we no na se na ehyefu kakra ya na ama eniema aye bibia ewo ho na enra Dr. Bawumia be kasa wieye no ana ehunu se utie kasa no mu a o se ono ana openti we invite wo mo ede wo mo aba. He decided to invite ne former contenders enti na chese decision if Dr. Bawumia ho ena a call through the party executives no ena call neck ho ana neck so this stamp team so say pine se monko na monko nkoye enti say ye party ne dia ananya party ne dia no Albert Asumani eka me ho ha ya ye de nkomo no ebre wo na abusua madawo ma yentwa ye ho sema baako na yemra na yeba na afei yatoa so edi nkomo no amamo yeba sisi a
recognize this, and for some time now I have been supportive of the salaries of a few of the women who are here, and I will continue to be supportive of you and even go further in that regard. I also want to I also want to thank my running mate and my campaign team for their full support. They've done very, very well across this campaign. The fact is, we worked very hard. We tried to get everybody involved. As you know, the General Secretary was the Director of Operations for the campaign. The Women's Organizer organized the women. The Youth Organizer organized the youth. The Nasara Coordinator handled the Zongo, and so on. So we tried to do as much as we could. Notwithstanding our hard work, however, we still suffered a heavy defeat. And when you look at what happened, you see that it was internal. Many of our supporters did not come out to vote. This is really fundamentally why we lost the election. If you look at 2020 vis-a-vis 2024, 2.1 million of our supporters didn't come out to vote. 2.1 million. And you look at John Mohammed's votes, his votes went up by maybe 115,000. So he increased by 115,000 and we went down by 2.1 million. And that is basically why we did not win. So the key to victory going forward is within the MPP. It is within.
Albert, Nyankopon Adam, yada se wokan ho yaba back. Won so baby a wo bia no maka say ubetimi ase no Pein on Facebook and afei YouTube na bibia ay kama. So Albert, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene kasa ho no na minim se bia anko kasa wi a ensakraye bi beba se ne ayete no na nya sa nete ba pen kasa ne se de koye no, it tells you clearly say ade ne ye ne dia. Thank you to no ne dia nya MPP party ne.
Who say Mr. Kum utie enra Dr. Bawumia akasa okai na utie initially after National Council meeting a General Secretary be briefi Ghana fo nyina say omo de to National Council anim say omo pe approval na party no akwa thank you to across the nation ana omunya approval no. It is out to share the wording of the communique party no release here na or say after the party has received approval from National Council. But who see Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia adia eye clear I have decided that the other contenders you see, for you to even start say I have decided for the other contenders to join no election lose you know what they for na who you know the party came together, formed campaign team, and they were working as one political party. At that point, there was no contender in the possibility.
So the case of contender, no, it
doesn't arise.
Right after
it doesn't arise.
So now we were all working for the party.
When we were campaigning, now you fret or the same Kwabena Agyapong, so Mekasa, you fret honorable Agyapong. Your friend honorable Agyapong. Our platform so make us no. I mean no your campaign now whom is a contender there. See I don't see me as a contender.
No Albert, question me busa and say a dear beinti and a man e koba say ade aye nyina ye ka say neck and approve neck and approve. Meaning say executive no and the proposal here at the core
yes
and what but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be kasa and you could hear clearly say ono
yes the decision say he has decided to include the other contenders in the thank you talk.
And it's a say on person or mo be kan ho and
that is the point. And the thing is not you see this one the communique and some General Secretary no. This thank you talk is not a personal program. It's not a personal program for Dr. Bawumia. It's a party program. Because Dr. Bawumia in his private capacity cannot use the party machinery and go and do anything that he wants to do. You see, as I speak to you now, Dr. Bawumia doesn't hold any position in the MPP. Yes, he's just a former flag bearer, a former vice president. What I say? And you can part in a structure as it stands now. If you are about falling a neck, so you are a neck member.
Okay.
What I say? But say, you can say, thank you to in his personal capacity there. What do you for party in your
on one take a decision? No action party.
Yes. And see the uncle and say, okay, or yeah, na there. No one to answer flow. Okay, the person will see a hene. And Mr. Nkumbe come honamiko. And no the other thing on am wale no nam bokwa. Unini ni asembia.
So do you think say a reintroduction on person mo yeah?
No, say my catch say from the beginning say initial when you cry say you kwa branded bass in Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia picture to ho. E dia kono kran in this sense no eye adiam conform some hide behind the thank you to reintroduce Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to the MPP electorate because MPP constitution is clear. Say when you are in opposition 24 not less than 24 months as I say you flag bearer until obia pay on pay MPP flag bearer no ye yin animu ya by next year. The constitution doesn't give any room. As a CAE, actually by December next year, you flag bearer. Entino obia prikitikiti pese or use this idea way not the coin to introduce Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for the people down there. But before they even think, we would have thought long time. Say, you see, let me tell you, all the time we are ahead of them. Yes, because Ushabia national executives ni na a clear case of say omo hide behind Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and then thank you to all person mo ye no mo sign a kick-start campaign.
And not just say obi tena waka kire say campaign no ye nya nhase campaign no and start ya. Let's say
no na say me say ye mbie campaign na den na mo ye say ade na mo ye say ye nsuye ni dem mo ye. Some catch you say from chairman in team. You see the last national executive. Omunjina pebibi di akata omanim guase so.
Say omanim guase wode ho.
Mr. Kubde bia me catch you say. Since the inception of the New Patriotic Party in 1992. Ufi chairman or the saying DJ Darocha, Odo Saisimo, Oba Befa Haruna Sekumo, Peter McMenumo, Peter McMenum, Jake Nomo, yes, Jake Mukwe, Afoko, Fedibre Mubaye, and a Fedibre proper, Esobaye, and Sana Chairman team. All these executives, all things being equal. Executives, Oma San, Oma Jumanya Fed, any Guasia or party numpa in terms of MPP performance in our general election there. Chairman in team-led administration, they perform abysmally. A bon coup. Hey, in the 2024 election, I call a punch MPP ni. MPP ni. MPP are back up into power. I've been breaking record by 2017. Now you call election my party behind Kunim. To say MPP that close to 1 million votes, Nana Akufo-Addo the winning here had an overwhelming majority of parliament, 169 MPs for the Patriotic Party. Fast forward, Yako 2020 election with Freddie Bray and John Boadu on team no, and your man call here 1 million no crash to Tiba 500,000. That informed us after my first committee. Party what didn't Kunim. Anya over 500,000 margin. What's it? No. Yantias here. Yakoti or Safra committee. Yankofisham. That time na Emma Obia chairman team original. That time wa pray. Emma every phone ya say papa ya fan enko. Em say baby papa bi wonimu. I heard the young guy from Ashanti region. From Ponko dia Justin. Yan for JFK enko. Because at that time, Ocean Niama na obu bosso. John Boadu ntimi anye. No susu obetimi. Asama me no Ghana to me kita MPP. Not as our time a delegate best spend wa class small stadium me ko to abama sa national executive nyina no. E ya time wa say ya say kwa.
Abet obi be we say this party executives no e dey be mpa no mpeso omo achieve because one right after elections no ani ehun say you say Ashanti region review committee bi ahase a yewura oseche mensa bonsu ana no odi animo right there omode ba ye no niam na ewo mu a ebi kura NC 24 but on confer the free 2014 and be tan won say bam e be kan man kana ayeye enye wadaworo ma ayete wo moto a na nkomode e fa ho ye de no eto nchen ya now what is happening ye wo enipa wodo a a bit is current youth organizer.
Yes.
Salam Mustafa Ekwatna Sempa FM. Can say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia should be maintained.
Yes.
Dr. Efriye Ayu Ekwatna baby can say it should be maintained. Miracles Abuaje Tna baby Eka Yende Crowd ya Miracles Abuaje personal assistant to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Enipa wodo atna say akasa said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia should be maintained, but Obio Jina be people Kennedy Agyapong did say Yamfa Kennedy Agyapong mna pay hey disciplinary committee opportunity Kotokrodo ye be train peti.
This executives am wo ho sisi ya. se o hwe omo posture yeto abawe in fact the first MPP person I make Kaisi yeto abawe make key comment here this current general secretary yes JFK
out or transfer on better
no or pretty
ya o man timi
and what be try say be push a defeat na to omo so no o be bodin
as en compass omo bodu akra
omo bodin e ko hwe Ashanti region report here by led by honorable Chairman Sabosu Eniama Basa. Then honorable Chairman Sabosu was forcing that report into everybody's throat to say that Michael Quay's committee crown is going to be a replica of what has happened in Ashanti region. Trying to say Obiasi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia there and defeated anyone who was assembling him. Hey, and now Komisa Obiase, na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, na nkra mosum to say, or the chairman Sabosu, Debi Obian Kashe sa.
I didn't see any document him.
Oh, now it was an orchestrated attempt to be sent over the Ashanti region report, no. Eba preceding Makokwe, Diana Okoye no. Na influencing comfort thoughts. And this what is Ashanti region for say young for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia assembly in Hodia and the Aba Eastern region Muson Kasa. Eba West Yamuson Kasa. And Tabaya sorry I said no. As a senior party member, I commission was a quiet investigation and as a research never brano. Information.
Utie Dr. Bawumia Semwa Okan Enra say Professor Makokwe ne report no the bibia ba clear all the propaganda say chese bibia ni ho a na chese Makokwe committee ne report no kra no one sha ba the photocopy of Ashanti Regional Review Committee report no
you see yen na nkasa no Ghanaian aboye serious be anywhere ti ho na or can Professor Michael Quay committee report to know what cause MPPs.
But no MPP just to say or they
me say no serious Ghanaian na the politics that you Ghana had a them what can say Professor Michael Quay committee report mra answer who dey cause MPPs defeat. I'm team in front of crowd me bring the penny so. Meaning what is in the report.
Okay.
Say banner ni Ghana for dey here fine. Say banner say ni Ghana for dey here Ghana for na dem do be. What I say because yet you and I, we know the NTMA MPP losing this 2024 election. And the Mobiano who answer say Michael Quay's report about clear any doubt. Doubt to be unclear. A DMA MPP a losing election, no, it is still there, staring at us in the face.
No, but Albert, when you start say preaching peace and unity, yen na nim say time a party ewo abemu no. MPP as a party in terms of development there I can tell you say no constituency and nanado danko akufo-addo ne nsanu adwuma anko ho ne nsanu adwuma eko ho enti say e ka say anka party ne betimi atena ban mu there in terms of development there na nka so simple say anka party ne betimi atena ban but akwaye say eniema bi a executives no eye a ye bebe gina ba bi a party gina enne no still omunsu ahwemfrem
eno na make sure say the key thing a cause MPP defeat no it is still there it is staring at us in the face ofa high to say it is still there na mama na misle say anybody person front ntoma no polish no no say na representing Ghana for say ye na yaba na I'm telling you Ghanaians know why and going forward gradually we will make sure we clear all those things and make sure say MPP eba as a party obetumi awini ama say 2.1 million any panel titsna is omun koto aba omu ye de ombeto aba me say all things being equal picking from DJ Darocha time eba be see chairman team time koko fa MPP election results na compare
to say we dey anya kra
time na ye transit power from 2008 Professor John Atamils no MPP performance kwa na anya kra it was around 49.77%
and then
Nana Akufo-Addo Nana Akufo-Addo vice president Nana Akufo-Addo was not a minister wa ata no resigning but enu kwa na MPP ammo no homo de aye jai power with the man NDC no the performance was 49.77. Professor Thanos we need 50.3. What you say? Not one back party already abamu for 8 years.
And no crown ultimate first round no na anka na I mean it was
first round but now the crowd yes.
But second time
Bebre will over 140,000. Second round of no na Aja BBC. And no crown we have to go for a third round at time.
Yes.
Before election be very clear. And more be the see 2024 IMP what be more ye jama NDC
we dey about 5
but who see election in such a humiliating way to say who pam na be crowd utiawram na who your party executive na who dey akọ na sa results ya ba me catch you say senka omuwo by this time anka MPP aga say ye interim management because anka national executives ni na serialize on ma resign
hwe ade ba ko a me pese eye party executives no hwe no mo hye ne nso ne se Albert me hu bibi say I say said there was nka a whole party executive national executive said there was nanim eye du no ase eniema bi ama saa enimodu no afiri ho say no obi ahia eye I mean executives now obi atimi eka ne ope ekire wo mo because hwe anka ebeye dan na atimi asise a regional chairman regional chairman atimi akọ a whole national chairman chen wakoso ne nsaka chairman wotama so me ba be tu
hey who say me say me catch you say from chairman in team
entima yes ande mai mamanu nyam nyina e perform kakra da monsesa
da me we ho ye pa the last one the MPP will Legon. Me agasa me do Legon hono. Na me say party ni sunsun wo fom. Na time I afraid chairman team crowd be J Mike. Say national chairman. This is the final rally. 5th December 2024 after 2 days.
Do me
go to aba. O party for na go home. Done 40. It was all over social media. On Man FM, Net2 TV, you found running in life
globally.
And go 40. Chairman Tim J. Mike out there. Hello. Can I say time was soon? Hello. Not honorable Kent. No, I said, Ken, is that Ken? Is that you? I'm ready. Mr. Now, Chairman, Mr. Goni Indiana. Final rally. Who are national chairman? All the ginger supporters, all the conquerors, said this is the time. Go out, call the people. Obian from Bibian to the Chinamon Kotwaba. Chairman Timbo on same crab Bakustin. Namakai said, just a Omum dinner, Chikotwaba chairman, and I'm catching said that day, you're spending almost 12 hours at our class 4 stadium.
Nipanda.
Yet, say, if you are not back on the next day, I'm not it. Yaba me no for patch, ye drive off as chief order me see the women die. Ye be parking wa ha, nyame for of a currency. Nipa ko spending the whole time career coverage. Macha man Tima Bini, Jeff Karini, Nana Bia Bini, Kate Jofwa. Obian him say, this is the timer. MPP ba breaking the 8. Na ye dia di mamu crowd ya 8 no pe pa kwa be ne 6. Must say Juma Wonina. A good party anymore say. Put all. And by this time you are so like put me a 2 car 5 years I got office as national chairman. Put me 2 car 5 years crowd and no man say we are general secretary and 2 kwa Juma. MPP is not a religious body. MPP Yantim from Achia Mountain for Vampire. If your political party, your sole interest is to win a political power. Only be interest in your baby say you want to steer the affairs of the country. And you party campaigner aso de da usua ne say kwan bia obefa so a obewin election na on the party free power e dey akọ opposition on dey hwa hu na enye woni mu o say askanka say who be you see national executives na no failure na party for buofu no. You are coming to also declare your support for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Say, we the national executives in no, we can support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now, what guys are we not one 9 so? We need 9 so. Also, be one anante. Me see all these executives, MPP, national executives. Sanka omo conscience pa monitimi wadia. You can't come and wrestle power with people who have brought the party into power. And win and come and take the party into opposition and who was akumano and I say what's Jane say who person was contest the election game with this performance 41% from 53 in 2020 41% now 53 41 53 more. 12% no yes na mo kwa yes 12% 41 more that say akofom kra MPP kita 14 MPs for parliament with this attitude and yes nka mo kodu ha o kodu parliament and the prior show mo nsa mo njim prapra ni and see now say kra na wo mo eye yin kra hwe bra wo mo bre ene se na aban no etata wo mo kwan bi opeso ofaso and now we are a result of Majuma. Party executives, and now baby draw strength. All the national executives, almost strength if the 88th army of MPP minority in parliament. Yes. It's minority national chairman also. No minority doesn't say national chairman also because the Nimo Guasiama minority in the team set agenda demand. General Secretary, they are running useless about Timmy. And I'm surprised. In fact, I will be very, very surprised to say Yemekasi Akoyi national executives. National executives way. Me who so be akọ picking nomination form. So person say call election game. We are sure so monko. No one na bibia na wase a wo say be jasa monokro no. Abra na ye power na ye dit party ni share won sa no. Who performance to say Obako school no one semester on the 53% bar. Now another semester on the 41 bar. Okaso besa ako school ni be baba manako. Aba pa na mdi bedu na chi. Aba fairly poto. What fairly poto? And I am you see Agyapong kwa say we MPP near. You see yen na nim say MPP as political party no say oba power. Otimi eyen niama amobia hu say I mean compare development to that of developed nations now. We say at least Ghana is also getting closer. And no meme dadwene. And no meme dadwene. But you see and money nya obi adwene say obi wo trimupo bi obi na tan obi and obi mpo obi accept no. Eye wabomu and a chere wado. Abomu a wo be ye dia ma by day fo no eno na be kire se adona ye do na sese ye dokoko sisei minim apafo bi ojuani nkwanta omo ba be wudu aduane be suopa na omo ja adona ba be hwe aduane a wo de aba no esan se sa aduane na wo de abesi wo no eso ado ana omo be dode ama wo ye nyina ye nim se jombo adumu anyade eye sa na kodua ene ne nkofo e preachi ye se jombo adumu anyade ni nyina ne se 2016 over 1 million votes matia ba from 20 year 5 your friend saying 500,000 enti wo mo anyade na wo ba ye de a ba bia wa ba begina but ye nyina ye hu se jombo adumu a wo anyade no at least they brought a certain initiative sir Emma Opia operation adopt a polling station, operation adopt a constituency, and so you could see say General Secretary move akwakoye ejuma way, and you could see say chairman party chairman move because ejuma way and work akwakoye. But here is the case in 2024 ye nyina ye wa adwene
yen nyina ye betimi aye analysis atensem ase as MPP party ma obi abetimi aye analysis atensem ase 2024 me pacho ma yen eye initiative ba ko a ye beka se party executives e dia ba se enunti party man sorry niatire na omo enkonkoye. The only thing I met here was Sisifia campaign. Sisifia campaign. A whole organizer, a such one na organize one more akenyana no. Obehwe no or your party MC. So party eventer and or no there or no na or kasa or MC show no. Yen here a executives are or certain initiatives abeba among the youth of this country or moko adopt MPP party no because any me no eka say NDC atena say etimi I mean deliberately etimi as sponsor for it is say MPP need the lawyer be ha NDC so the lawyer beba say abeye pound to pound it we hear certain advantage them on shank for so on shank for on crank for say chinchine try ni amede me penny Albert say ni dey call there 2028 no ebeye dey
na Mr. Nkum because say
bias kwan we so na ye nam say ya chechire ye nyina ye dey boa we e na ye nyina ye declare your support e ho eye executives no ono nko declare the support e dey ama one person e wo bra agro no kwa nya nhase o
na ono ne support ni poti say what you say is it
now what we gina ono na engine
yama dia na yama bufu ayama hini say you see one kasa as executive no say ye de Felibre any John Bodu mu 137 na omodi fi 169 buy no na MPP LUC 32 seats between 2017 and 2020 what's it yanti bi da
e bi si da omo ye ma John Bodu ni koto ni
why reduce seats you know from 137 to 88 close to 50 seats almost 49 seats
oh saba
and drop it percentage you know from 53 to 41 and you come and tell me say what you are declaring your support for who for who
na support no wo bi
for who one kasa na adia na kasa wo de ekoye no one kon ye unni record bia to stand on say one kasa national executive yan hwe adia we hu na ye den ye ma wo enko what you say abet say Ghana for mpo and as MPP delegates in poker say okay you dey ya nya mo hwe mo John Bodu mo ana koda mo ko fa mo resource mra na mo mesin ko ya ntu aba o so mo ko ya ntu aba mo ko fa mo resource me kira
o mo ko mo mabi
aka ko abeba biem
o mabiem
what you say ukwa anka beba biem
abet ma men ko emra this is the time I also so betimi abem na fe wa ba be sini pain ama bibia ayekama mo messages no aba ya beje bre na fe ya kenkan messages no from YouTube from Facebook from WhatsApp ni nyina no ya beje bre na ya kenkan na ye wie enso so a ebra so se ye bia homam ama onso so a utifie ehwe yen onso so a utie yen wo ye party ba ebre ni nie enyo obi na essay party wo de fa resort modern ba wa bo no fabra na ye ntoa so enwa eno no etu so betimi afre 0240 550899. Hello, good afternoon. No Pein.
No Pein.
Opani wudi ni baby afrefri na yenti o.
Make a free anya so to you. Me maybe because we MPP ma in fact what does it? We should general secretary from conform time. Na sa ni we MPP party. What is it? E dey ko we mu time ni dey. MPP party ni nyoma e basa. What is it? Inti ama your friends yes you to no ebufo hwemu. What is it? Me MPP ni ankasa. Me MPP ni ankasa. Me campaign ma you ko botwe adoma kusimu. Dey ko so nti man ko to aba. Intimidation ni doorso. What is it? Se ye beto aba na nya so tum MP. Wo your friend say wo hwe kire say an den tunia. So what is it? Nti unia saade ne koswa enya intimidation ne koswa MPP na enya sami yanfa onabu kan Agyapong ama minto abaji.
All right, yada say also do the aba 0240550899 0240 550899 na afei onso so fa ode bra na yentoa so enko yenim abusua baby okay hello good afternoon okay ono entimi enyina so enti osusu betimi ede ode aba yebekọ studio bi nso so na sabatel aye ready a ye the messages ahodo no enso ede aba hello good afternoon No Pein Opani wudini baby a free na yentie o
nana say kokodofuo ne kasa free kasoa
nana say boni tew no obi nso mre bi why
de omu say obi a tie wuo ya support no what you do 15 years went me and to car after before 15 good years on my friend 15 years if Tiama for Tiama, it's Samawa, the Dokoy. What are you doing? That's about just get from it to warning. Come here. I hope you're okay.
Say also kukudru for wasini tew ede amame 0240550899 osusu betimi aba na bibia nso so ayekama ewo ho madaro ma yentintom ne yenko yenim. Hello good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, enti osu betimi afraba 0240 550899 0240 550899 na onso so wetimi abem yentoa so enko yenim ewo ho. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
No Pein.
But your friend is
Mbajo, what's your friend saying?
Lady
Esi u kasa free he. Esi jina yiye. Esi u kasa free he. Esi kasa metie. Oba esi entimi enyina so enti saa pepepe ena etie ewo ho abusua wo so betimi aba na ode no aba beka ho messages ahodo no aye krado enti yebeje bre na yetimi akenkan ni nyina enso so ede ama bibia aye kama enso so ewo ho sabatel ebe join me na afi ye the messages ahodo no enso so ede abrel but in the meantime between time no ma menko Facebook na messages ahodo enso so aba no yentoa so ewo ho emfa emaw okay obi aba homa no so hello good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
No Pein.
Yes, I'm standing here.
Opani wudin baby a free na yentie o.
Me dey hear the prince from home. That's why I'm standing.
Eja prince yetie o.
Me thank you money juma pa mo bonya me so me fa cho me wan sam yen sa fe na me tese me kan e me public bus mu che de kakra bi ko ma ne ho ma se mo di kan ni se asem doctor la di ma on gba o mi kasa o use word bi se among for air propaganda say travel car e ki ni ti no use na enye no correct metro we stay in kum pasta na what loading region at that time I friend say boko mami food dinner house or ma MPP 0000 because of Dr. Alaji Maunu Baomianti. No what you say video no now they are there what they are touching no I reforce you say no I'm travel cars in store the account I feel that Mamu Mabuya can say or person man Christians any Muslims back already na Christian Muslim Ghana you need problem. And Chisama, we are not watching a video now. Abra Mr. Dampa or Nipo I don't watch it here interview. Or I don't watch it and Mr. Dampa according to him or see. I don't think an MPP account base. Name of Omokudi or more presidential candidate is free northern region. It's Emma for I don't want to be said we should have listened to the grassroots. No what not could be and I'm almost one I'm back. Yeah. What you need a presidential candidate is a candidate. they are tossing me and saying, "Madam, I see you say, then any President Kofo, it's like Kunyason. One and Kofo, you know, if you still die, fighting man and not doing Kofo. I didn't know so every party, so another others who try jacket party. It's another one in every party, no one yama or mona or Munich, every free. Now, in a presidential candidate, if I'm sure, man wants.
All right, medasi papa enti sabre de osusu betimi afre na afi odo de no aba 0240 550899 sabatel say why ready a menko ne ho na afi ye messages ahodo nso a aba no onfa emayen obapa etisen
nyame ado me
bibia boko wo ahoden wo ho ene e fa de ho mame
Mate, and then person me share say free WhatsApp there no so as a dey am the YouTube ne start sa me kan WhatsApp for the name internet there me the WhatsApp
share free one na
Mate. Enti we say NPP is gradually digging their own path to stay on opposition for a longer period. They should listen to the ordinary people on the street who struggle to make ends meet. The ordinary people want Honorable Kennedy Agyapong to lead the party. This is a simple message to NPP, a practical businessman who can create jobs for the youth. Eric Amwa, Virginia, USA, and Odebaye.
Enti mame so menko emfa emra. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Mr. Inkum, good afternoon.
No Pein.
I'm No Pein. That was my family. Your friends say, oh, there you come with the crown, your friends. Albert.
Aye, Albert Asmani.
Now, what kind of press? They say, me, Albert, and I'm keep my dead. And no crown won't come.
O kasa free ko ben so. Sweden. Okay, o wa na dey ato Albert. To aso me enko.
Auntie, young Pishana, Papa, kind of press. Say, NPP were going this one fast and running everyone. So I said, the very sort of Papa, teachers, and I'm going to see. I don't be almost no NPP new. A stop on castle now against NPP. What kind of way? I'm just a more nana. Habit when I'm pushing. And I'm yesterday. The last year, we said, some people need to show off the most air party now. One thing can come and say, young people for the job.
Men so medase papa say odi eno free Sweden edi aba obapa we part to pa oba no mabo enti so mu.
Okay. Onwa say the NPP crop of executives now are weak and incompetent. They are biased and only see something wrong with party faithfuls when they feel their opinions don't favor Dr. Bawumia. They should open their delicate system, sack these new executives, ensure fairness in all the elections of the party structures, and listen to the ordinary person on the street to select their presidential candidates. Entire Eric Amwa or the Virginia, USA, and a buy. Intimate was say, No Pein, by all intents and purposes, the leadership of the NPP don't want to create a neutral platform for all those who are interested in leading the party. The rationale behind this, thank you, Tor, is to present Dr. Bawumia to the members of the party. Interesting, since they are failing to correct their past mistakes, then they are eventually going to repeat their past defeat on repentant party. Say Prince Addo for Odifri Odan fan stake.
Okay.
Into where Prince Odifri Asuochne or say Mr. Inkum, Ghana has eaten a forbidden fruit called NDC. We say good afternoon, Mr. Host. We the grassroots will give the current executives showdown. They can't impose Dr. 38% on us. We only know Honorable Kwame Agyapong, no one else. And pass solo the Wu Equiapim. Imagine 38% now. No,
was No Pein.
We say good afternoon. I'm Chairman Nyama from Cape Coast, UCC. My problem is that all the national executives should be sacked from their office, else we can't win the 2028 elections. And also, sir, we say Ken, no votes. In Ken we trust, more fire, nana bar for and a do way a buy. We say, looking at Ghana's political history since 2000, the NPP's path to victory has always depended on securing at least 73% of the Ashanti region's votes, their strongest stronghold. But now, with Baumia's getting 65% in the region last year elections, it's hard to see how the NPP can reclaim power in the next 3 or 4 elections. At this round, the leader is Kencity Agyapong. His track record in business and his no-nonsense pragmatic approach to solving problems make him the right candidate Ghana needs right now. We have all the academians. It's time to give a proven businessman a chance to lead this country. KNUST lecturer Dr. Amachi speaking at Kesbin this morning. Okay, no, into the obedient and a buy. Nana K. Esudifi Accra say Ghanaian journalists should be interested in finding out the government of John Mahama about the current status of the health of our vice president, because she has been out Ghana to seek for medical treatment for almost 3 weeks now, and it's the taxpayers' money that is being spent on her. The NDC government should be transparent to the people of Ghana, because Ghanaians deserve every right to know what is happening to Jane Nana Agyapong. No, as I say, Ghanaian journalists should be say the same thing and we're repeating. We'll say, good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Greetings to Honorable Hajana Duweba. Say, the Greater Accra Regional Women Organizer, hopefully, with that Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, NPP should forget about 2028 election in Ken we trust. From Showdown, Aguna West. We say, good afternoon, brothers. On the short one, on the buy. On Amunchi NPP, we say NPP leadership, listen, stop the hypocrite to Manasseh appear Kubi, and I do way so a buyer. We say we want Ken, you say Baumia, Mobesha sa. Okay, what's Mobere sa? Whether I say the Abobi san. Good afternoon to you. Look, it's too early to start no Ken, no vote. NPP is not a popular acclamation party. When the time comes, Ken can contest, and if he is chosen as the flag bearer, fine. But to start this aggression at these early stages will be more damaging to the party. From Rusty Kojo from Adenta.
Rusty na too early ne de. What the safari sa na wo mpra ba tete wo che. Agoro sa na de besi anya si.
Otete so antimi nka.
Anti we ne de too soon bia too early bia ni baby wadaroma yesrewa.
We say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. I love the question you asked Dr. Insia Asari. He was provided with the necessary equipment when he was the chief executive officer at the Confanoche, yet you stood unconcerned when TTH was badly in need. He is part of the problem and is also among the by force Baumia for 2028. Adu Jemfi Kumasi Wasini Ping. Mr. Inkum, where are we heading? Staying in opposition. Are we pleased? I can see that the leaders love it. Kumi Charles Abosek no the way by. Well, say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. This is ridiculous. When the thank you tour scheduled to start on Saturday, April 26, 2025, it started yesterday, 23rd April 2025, at the party headquarters, and only Dr. Baumia attended. Let's be bold to speak about these ills and evil machination in the party. we will still give them showdown.
And thank you to be a campaign. A campaign omo kwakwa. And thank you to omo nko thank you be a campaign.
Okay, we say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Greetings to honor. Okay, woman with the makina that was not repeatable. I say hi, good afternoon. No other parties, only cheddar. Chala so dear PM. Inti Mr. Inkum, meko YouTube so Eddie no so na makomenu.
Okay.
Okay, where bodybuilders for Ken TV. I say thank you to at the headquarters. Wasn't encouraging. People didn't go, and that should serve a notice to those notorious NPP leaders that people don't like Baumia, period.
Notorious really are not dodo.
What's in the pin?
Yes,
Nana bar for Akuto. I said the victory is coming 2028. Ken. No Ken, no votes. In Ken we trust. More fire. Oma message no and the men kind emma no on see the painful fro. Kwekwe Yeboah say the NPP ignored Otumfo's advice to choose a candidate that Ghanaians like, but the party does not, and the result was an embarrassing and unprecedented situation. Kwame Yeboah energy way ebaye. Otis one say watching you, Mr. Inkum, you are doing a great job. George Mensah say they said that it is Baumia's thank you tour. They invited the other aspirants to join Baumia. Maybe only evidence ni free about what's in the
says Dr. Baumiana can say he decided to invite them
Ebenezer Dia say greetings from Manassas, Virginia. Mr. Inkum, you are doing good job. No Pein program all the way. Kennedy is coming back to be the next president of Ghana. No Pein waha. Otis one say without Ken they should forget. Simple is only greedy. The rough no see for. It's a greedy person who asks for more. I know person. Issa Adams say, good afternoon, Mr. Inkum and Albert and all Kencity workers. The person who got nothing from North and you still want to bring him back, right? We are waiting. Honorable Ken Nyankopon Bekasa or the free Germany and a buyer. Tani Joe say, Baumia and the current executives are destroying the party. Case closed. What kind of simple crap?
Baumia almost say many Albert and I say party.
Issa Adams say, Mr. Inkum, these current executives don't have NPP and Ghana at heart. 2028, Honorable Ken Beba, Obia say a year Ken, Asempa Yetia. No, so the way by. We say, come what may, Ken will be the president 2028. Tani Joe say, Baumia and the current executive, okay, we made kind of that. Okay, we say Sabina Ako say they should forgive Dabi on Sunday for. I say I'm happy for Mr. Albert with this boldness. Sabina Ako and the way by. Betty say more fire, Mr. Albert. We are waiting for Ken. Into my Facebook so dear ba community be anka hona me fa unsi.
Okay.
Nate say after the election Ken organized 3 TESCON meetings. No Baumia supporter said even a word. Why is Ken supporters crying because Baumia is going on a thank you tour? Since 1992, it's the flag bearer who led the party in the previous election. Who leads the thank you tour? What has changed today?
Bibian society na o thank you tour na ya wokon he percentage out there it tells you say the party is not in normal time.
No reply.
It is a nearby
Obi say he did not organize, he was invited. Get that. What's in the payachre? Piaga say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Regina Odro and Kuma say it will be shameful for the current crop of NPP executives to contest for re-election. They should have all resigned by now. Michael Asari, great show. God bless you for the good work. Still Ken. Nate say after the election, Ken okay, we my kind of that. Mr. Inkum.
All right, enti mamenda wase na minshira bibia be fine. Why?
Martin.
Ti baby ake ya mene Albert dia openi messages ahodo aba otie wo mu a efre ye enso so ede. Mame mau 2 minutes na wrap it up na yenko.
Mr. Inkum. Em say ye ya kren na ye pese ye kire anase meme especially pese me kan say MPP party se uhwe timer honorable Ken MET K University for test confirm no mudi nkomo asema honorable Ken ye before or starting his speech crowd say onu honorable Ken Agyapong waye obi bone a sa nipa na fanche se obi nso aye onu Ken Agyapong so bone a onu nso that day or the ache
onu nso de ache
na sa no Ken
in fact a drew sa bre no kra na say esupo ehine no all kasa no
utie pa because after na me gina ne nchenti no me hwe ne dimi na na ode kasem na utimi say he was so emotional
and say obi kasa no supo ehine na it tells you say the person is speaking out of heart
what you say enti no onu kra gina so ka say no Ken no vote no baumia no vote munjaika this is the time as a party ni kan ombo na ye disunity echo in fact o make a statement bi mpo say sa unity ni ho akofa Jesus Christ be flag bearer mpo a party no ntimi ni power it should tell you say the sincerity in the man's actions and his deeds just said this is the timer obia say all hands on deck obia fa ene basamasaye anase pesemankum nya anase sisie enko ye ni bibia abra ye womu. This is the time we need to rebuild. But all can say when you are no say obi se ba bi no bi ka se wotwea ye de beyew. And this is what chairman team in executives are here.
Yes.
It is a calculated attempt. Say by hook or crook. Say omoye national executives in kwade. Part in the machinery no. Ye de betai Dr. Mahmoud Baumiechi. Na se bi awon sampanifo yi se bi o manya sua hunu bia wo 2024 election. Ya the government machinery, parties machinery. All CEOs, all ministers, all MPs, whatever, any papi. Boko for henya di Hussein Kofomu. What you say? And the koko making sure say MPP flag bearer and you bet it sin Kofo say gomachi. I'm a jana no ye shia ma la kwado odwane fi e bonum say no mint them.
Ya bonija.
What you say? Sabie we nyina no ekoba ye no. You couldn't win the power you were looking for. That should tell you say enye ba bia na obe you see part in the machinery dia ya adwuma be ma resource na wo hia no. Sometimes you need to think about the party in general. Say, a deal party for Nika, and young one was a party our bemu. Now, county achievements are why you're near Manina. Now, you to about 2.1 million people at Obama in the previous election decided to say, police station will not get near the police station. That quiet to about Sada and no organize the party on fie.
Ballot box no could be decided on for any crowd.
I say on TV in Port Wako Hundi Yekai. 2.1 million people of your supporters did not vote. Now Tiwana against a son near Mana and a bibi keke. Now you bet to me as I'm back with this kind of attitude. Mr. Nku, I'm telling you today, from chairman in team, General Secretary JFK Nana B
organizer
Kejefua Nasara coordinator Aziz me say all the national executives they should resign from office effective immediately. Na omuma party no who say you need executives near for interim people and manage party no because with this kind of selection they call 2024 championship no yantimi anje bronze mpama fie no yan san for san go forward another tournament yan for 2028 they cannot lead the party to any victory. So from today national executives they should tread cautiously. Now making sure say they do their things any biasness in them, they should be fair and firm.
All right, that is Albert Asumani and Okameho and then Nafe Yade Ghana Nkomo Yade Ebrewo was No Pein Jumedie so I was yaha and Yadi ABC na Kanashan and so said Palatium properties a hon ya kwakoton sase nsase asomdwe ewo ho ye won sase ewo ye Dodoa Water Works ye wo ensase ewo ye Dodoa Odumse ye san ewo nsase ewo Ebripo ye Pukrom ye wo bi ewo ye Shy Hills ye wo bi ewo East Legon Hills ya ni nyina no nebuo no 20,000 a ubetua be 5,000 na ne aka no ya spread ama na otua ne nkakran pa cho se wo amanone a ebere ni emfa sika nkoma abusua pani so nsi fie ma wo beba no na hwini ho fafa Palatium property nsaso na yenye adwuma no emfa ema bibia enye kama freyen na fe oni yen eni nkomo ewo ye 0551 499 919 and afe 0243 354100 Palatium properties anything construction bia no ye be ye ho adwuma e de amount tabia takum bema udienie oba udienie kotobi nanom ebeboa ama wahoden ndro no ewo eye sachesim ebi enso so ewo bottlesum ba bia ye tonton ndro bia do ani kyerem ho a wonsa ebetimi aka bi na wanom ama na boa pa bema obegina so ama bibia akoyie meda se wonso so oka ye ho wa yetimi fa akọ ye ntimi amfa de enye boa payo fa che yen bibi ankoyi a yemfa nche se bia koyie nso so yemfa sedama awurade sanse wono na de nyina mu no ye de aseda de emmanuel No Pein ye kan said ya etie ye frame Anthony Kofi Inkum Dazi Mr Inkum Yakrao